Black power and peace and love, family. This is your brother Floyd Williams. I just want to come to us this morning uh, and do a little reading from our book that I am the author of, the Holy Black Papyrus. Okay, and very good, deep, enriching book. But yet it's written in a level that anybody can read it and get something out from it, whether you are a scholar or a layman. This book is very rewarding and powerful. Good read, family. And I highly recommend it. Not just because I'm the author of it, but because I know this book is powerful and a gift to me. It's a gift to me, But this morning I'm going to read from a chapter in the book titled "The Walking Lion, the Aura Man." Now, before I get into the chapter, I just want to, just have a little small talk with you, to help provide some insight as to what I am about to share with you. Okay? Now, as a people, we are consciousness. First of all, I want that to be known, that we are consciousness. That's our original nature, and our original state of being is consciousness. Now, dealing with the spinal cord or the spine, oftentimes in the pictures you'll see a representation of, at the base of the spine, a bunch of lines coming from the spine, that look like roots. Okay? But I want you to think about those roots as being antennas, because they serve as a conduit and also as a connector, meaning that it sends and receives. It sends and receives, okay? And the spinal column is a highway, meaning it transfers messages and signals, okay? So it's a communication center, so to say, okay? It's the communication or information highway, okay? But oftentimes in those pictures that is representing a spine, and you see those numerous lines that look like roots at the base of the spine, you only see it at the bottom, but you don't see it at the top. But the same would apply for the top as it does the bottom, okay? In dealing with the sacred sciences, okay, that there is a saying that says, as above, so below, okay? And so I'm going to say, as below it is above, okay? Because all that exists is energy, okay? And we have to have balance. So up top you will have that same representation of roots, okay, and or antenna system. Now, what is the base of this antenna system of the top? We already know the spine, but what is the base for the top? Well, the base for the top, family, is the pineal gland. It is the pineal gland, and it is called the epiphysis. The epiphysis, but the more common name that is known as or by is the pineal gland. Okay? And the pineal gland sits in between the third ventricle of the brain. The third ventricle of the brain, which is why we have the expression third eye, because it sits in the third ventricle of the brain, the third eye. Now the pineal gland is sending out these roots. And these roots, I want you from now on look at these roots as antennas, because they send and they receive. But these roots that is shooting from the top, with the base being the pineal gland, it is our means of connection to the universe and the cosmos. Okay, it allows us to pull from and draw from and to reach out there and connect. Okay, so to say. So I'm dealing with consciousness, cosmic consciousness, because that's what we are. We are consciousness. Okay? I'm not my name. I am not Floyd Williams. I am consciousness. Floyd Williams only represents my physical body. And our physical body is only the means that allows us to have the experience in the present state of being that we are presently in. Okay? So, I'm going to get off into the reading from the book, from our book, The Holy Black Papyrus, and this chapter is titled Walking Lion, the Aura Man. All that exists in the universe is energy, and within man runs protons and electrons. Based on melanin content, one's energy level is either higher or lower. On the scale of melanin, Africans and African Americans are on the top of the scale, therefore making them higher energy beings. Could it be that when man says that angels are high energy beings, or that man was created higher than the angels, that this is only symbolic language describing the black man? The energy in body runs from bottom to top and has its peak accumulation there, for the brain demands it. Why is there an innate fear of the black man in the white man? The place of nativity of the lion is Africa. The lion, we can say, is truly majestic and awe-inspiring from his walk that is full of confidence and steam, and the powerful aura it projects. The lion is equated to the sun due to its ray-like mane and long golden ray-like hair. The African man, like the lion, is king in this respect. The black man for his melanin and the lion for his mane. The difference between man and the lion is man's ability to control his lion / lower nature versus pure operation off of instinct. Picture of Spink in Africa is only symbolism of what I just explained. A Spink has a head of a man and a body of a lion. Now I'm dealing with the black man as high energy being. We have a strong aura. The wind emitted is strongly felt and visible. As we cultivate our energy, our computers or brains will be the apex place for it, the head. And once it reaches the head, the aura radiating from the head will resemble a lion's mane. This explains and shows that the white man sees the black man as a lion, as a ruler and king of the world. We have always had the master grip and proverbial lion's paw ability to raise the dead, which is why he has always crawled on over to Africa for his education. I want to bring forth something hidden in the word aura, but first I want to go over the basic definition of aura. Aura, a subtly pervasive quality or atmosphere as emanating from a person, place, or thing. Random House College Dictionary. I'm going to read that again. Aura, a subtly pervasive quality or atmosphere as emanating from a person, place, or thing. Random House College Dictionary. The word aura contains the deity Ra in the last two letters of the word. So to have a strong visible aura, or the closer one is to Ra, the stronger one's aura would be. Also in the first two letters of aura is the symbol for gold, which on the periodic table is AU. Once again establishing connection to the people of the sun. Melanin, or classification of humans. 6 is black, blue-black, the highest level being African Americans. 5, black, brown, Native Indians, Mexicans, Malaysians. 4, brown, red, Native Americans, Japanese. 3 and 2 is yellow, mixed brown, the Orientals. 1 is white, lowest melanin content, Caucasians. Okay, and you can find that in Melanin, What Makes Black People Black, Dr. Layla Africa. Now, Manly P. Hall has a good illustration of the symbolism of the sun. He states the rising sun over the back of the lion, or astrologically in the back of the lion, has always been considered symbolic of power and rulership. A symbol very similar to the one above, lion, with sun behind it, appears on the flag of Persia, whose people have always been sun worshippers. Kings and emperors frequently associated their terrestrial power with the celestial power of the solar orb, and have accepted the sun or one of its symbolic beasts or birds as their emblem. Witness the lion of the great Mogul and the eagles of Caesar and Napoleon. This symbol, which appears, the winged globe of Egypt, over the pylons or gates of many Egyptian palaces and temples, is emblematic of 3 persons of the Egyptian Trinity: the wings, the serpents, and the solar orb are the insignia of Amun, Ra, and Osiris. Okay? The Secret Teachings of All Ages, Manly P. Hall. The sun is the most powerfulest sign in the universe and is all over in symbolism in plain sight. But we black men are the walking sun, the Son of God, and children of the sun, which is why you see the picture of Pharaoh Akhenaten just basking in the sun. And as we walk in confidence and power, and our bodies beaming with the light of Ra, all they can see is the image of a lion in their mind. I'm going to read that again. The sun is the most powerfulest sign in the universe and is all over in symbolism in plain sight. But we the black men are the walking sun, Son of God, and children of the sun, which is why you see the picture of Pharaoh Akhenaten just basking in the sun. And as we walk in confidence and power, and our bodies beaming with the light of Ra, all they can see It's the image of a lion in their mind. Black nation, let them hear you roar once again. I'm going to stop right there. That's just an excerpt from the book, The Holy Black Papyrus. Okay, The Walking Lion, the Aura Man. Okay, so this book is not what many people probably think it is, or have an idea of what it is. This book is very deep and profound, written from various different angles and subjects in here. Okay, this book is a blueprint for our survival, and in this book I outline and detail the system of white supremacy, but I also highlight our divine nature in this book. Okay, I highlight our divine nature, and this book is really designed to raise our consciousness and enhance, and just enhance our lives. And as you can see, that I do have a strong bibliography in this book. I draw and pull from my ancestors. So it has a strong bibliography in here. So it'll help you onto your road of scholarship and learning, self-improvement, and enriching. Okay, so it'll point you to some great tools that are excellent resources to have and to get insight from, and to just study from and build with. But once again, I am Floyd Williams, and I'm the author of this book, The Holy Black Papyrus, which is a very slept on book. But when it's time for it to emerge and get where it's supposed to be, the universe will draw you towards it. I don't know if it's going to happen while I am alive on this earth, or is it going to take place posthumously, meaning after my death or my transition from this realm. But this book will be heard about. This book will be heard about, and it will emerge from the present state of darkness that it is in, and come to the light. But family, you can find this book at I'm just gonna tell you, it's on Amazon. You can find the book on Amazon, and you can also find it on Lulu.com. I just give those two places, for the audience out there, for people who is not near me. So you can find the book on Amazon, and you can find it on Lulu. Those who are in the city with me, the Twin Cities, it says Subtext Books, downtown St. Paul, 5th Street in Wabasha, downtown Minneapolis at Mayday Books. Okay, also in Minneapolis at Eat My Words Books. Okay, it's at the Brother Shop Goodies in St. Paul, Minnesota. Goodies, which is a black-owned business, is there. And Goodies on Rice Street. Support that brother. Very good business, right there. And also those in the Twin Cities, October 3rd at the Eastside Freedom Library, I will be making a lecture at 2 o'clock p.m. A lecture and presentation at 2 o'clock p.m. titled "Who Would Turn Their Back on Their Mother and the Importance of the African Flag." Encourage you to be there. It's going to be phenomenal, and the best, powerfulest thing to hit these cities. I'm not going to be playing any games. Okay, and also October 18th, I do have a book signing. October 18th is Subtext Books at 3:45 p.m. And I didn't give the time for the presentation that I will be making at the Eastside Freedom Library October 3rd, which is a Saturday. That is at 2 o'clock p.m. And the Eastside Freedom Library is located at 1105 Greenbrier Street. With that, Black Power family, love, and strive each day to raise your consciousness, and do something to raise your energy. Keep it up, keep it high, keep it vibing, okay? Because as a people, we are consciousness. We are consciousness. So, just stay focused and keep that energy good. With that, Black Power family.